Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Blues TV on here. I hope you guys are doing well. It's another amazing day. Yesterday was a Father's Day. I'm quite sure people are busy around the world celebrating Father's Day. And for people that have got family, that have got kids, I'm saying happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to our fathers, our grandfathers, our great grandfathers. Guys, it's another day, it's another game day. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. I mean, so happy to be back on here. It's a pleasure for me to be back on here with you guys. And today, of course, we'll be watching along Chelsea versus, La FC, LAFC. It's the start of the World Cup, and the players are just lining up, and this is one of the most beautiful lineup I've ever seen. In ages. Look at the players, the way they were coming onto the lineup just one after each other. I'm very, very sure this looks new to Chelsea players because, but I wouldn't blame it's a new competition with new ideologies and a lot of things, guys. So how are you guys doing today? Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep going as a family. You guys are amazing. 2,400 and something subscribers on YouTube. I really do appreciate these guys. I really do appreciate these guys. And guys, let's hit 1,500 before the end of the week. It's not something that we cannot do, guys. All you have to do is, if you haven't subscribed yet, smash the subscribe button. And of course, let's keep growing from there. A minute, guys. So yes, guys. I mean, the lineup is up there. Sanchez from the goal line, Cucurella. It's just exactly as I predicted. We just have few changes from what I predicted, which was Tosin coming in for Chaloba and as well Lavia coming in for Enzo Fernandez, which is of course reasonable. This is reasonable, to be honest. But what I am trying to point out from my prediction lineup is I want a full squad. I don't want to go into the game and start, loitering around and I want to go into the game and make sure we win this game. It's not something to be worried about, to be honest. But realistically, it's a game to win. It's a game to win. There's nothing here to joke around with. To be honest, there's nothing here to joke around with. It's a game that we need to win. We need to go all out there, win the game, and that's it. That's it, guys. We saw what you know Bayern Munich did. They played almost all their XI. All the big boys was on the pitch, and they had a very good game. 10-0, they broke the record, and that's what I want to see from Chelsea. I don't mind what people are saying out there. I just want to win the game. Yeah, I just want to win the game. That's it. I just want to win the game, guys. So it doesn't really matter if we played the first XI or not. But the main thing is win the game. It's a game of a huge competition. You might be saying it's. The group stage looks very easy where you play, these guys and. But you know what you're gonna be facing in the maybe round of 16 or something. I don't know how this competition is being programmed, but you need to start making yourself active from now. There's nothing like, oh, we've beaten these guys too. No, guys, let's get in there and get the job done. And that's it. That's it. It's not a preseason, guys. It's not a preseason. It's a game. It's a game. It's not a preseason. So I'm not an advocate of, oh, come on, you need to rest some players and all this and all that. No way. I'm an advocate of get in the boys. Let's cook the first half. Let's win the games, and yeah, second half you can start, doing whatsoever you feel like doing. But right now, I will not gamble, and that's one thing I like about Maresca. It seems to be reading what the fans are reading. You can't play around with the game, to be honest. You can't see the game as a game like let me just gamble around. No. So I'm so happy with the lineup. I don't know what you guys practically think about the lineup, but I feel like it's a good lineup. And yeah, of course, Reece James as well is back. Is back into the squad, and yeah, honestly, I'm just so happy to see, what we've come up. To be honest, so the game is starting right now, and I don't know why, but the stadium is not impressive. To be honest, uh, I don't really see massive fans turning up like we saw what happened against Atletico Madrid. We had a very good numbers of fans jumping into the stadium to watch the game. But I won't blame anyone because Chelsea has not really been doing well recent years. To be honest, we've not really been up there doing what we're supposed to do. But I think that practically reduce the kind of the fans and everything we will have expected honestly. But because on a normal day, this stadium should be at least filled up with Chelsea fans, to be honest. But it's been a shambolic year 2 3 years ago, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But at the same time, I feel like the stadium just aren't impressive. So, and another thing is, this is the reason why if you are bringing this kind of a competition to the United States, Saudi Arabia, you are definitely expecting something like this. And I don't know, but I feel like Chelsea has got loads of fans in the USA. People should have turned up at least. I don't know how the mode of transportation is in the US. To be honest, I've never visited. Maybe one day, very soon, I will be here supporting the boys and all. But it's just not impressive. I mean, sometimes preseason is always more like interesting more than this. But yes, yes, the game will be starting now, and I mean, I just want to see how the boys are going to start the game. I'm so impressive. I mean, so happy to see Lavia coming in the game. This guy deserves to be in this squad. I mean, we all know the kind of stability he brought into the team. And of course, Tosin. We know Tosin is one of our key players this season, especially in the hair. This guy is good. Had a very good time in Conference League. And yeah, I mean, scored some couple of goals as well, scored some couple of nice goals in Stamford Bridge. I remember a game, people were shouting, shoot, 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 and Tosin did shoot and get a goal. So he has a quality. I mean, and I won't be surprised if we give him another opportunity, another contract. Yeah, you need those guys in the team, honestly. You need a little bit of experience, people that can come in and make a huge difference. Yeah, it's not just all about potential players all the time. Honestly, yeah, and a lot of people were like, I mean, today if we had signed Magnan, it should have been another good day for us to explore with a new goalkeeper. But unfortunately, but I still believe Chelsea can go back to that deal because they know what they want. To be honest, they're just loitering around. Because when you look at the statistics, we signed, I think, Sanchez around 30 to 35 million pounds. If we can even sign Jorgensen for around 30 to 35 million pounds, why shouldn't we go for Magnan for 20 million? I really understand the fact that Chelsea are playing so wise in the game. They're trying to make sure that, I mean, we're just being Real Madrid in this deal. To be honest, that's just one thing that I do discover. We're trying to see if maybe we can be patient and next season get this player on the free transfer and all this. But we'll see how it goes. But I'll be so happy to see us going back to it. I mean, first 2 minutes, these guys are pressing us. I don't know. I don't know the way we look down on this guy. I mean, the way we look down on these American teams. It's not. They're not as bad as that, to be honest. Look at how they start the game. Amazing, man. Amazing, man. Wow. I thought Jackson was gonna get that ball. Honestly. And this is what I'm saying. Look, it's just 2 minutes. These guys are showing a very good impressive. They're showing that they're kind of they're competition. I mean, they're competitive here. Honestly, we haven't gone too far from this game, but I could definitely see that this guy might probably be giving us one or two problems. As we go on, we have to be careful. We can't look down on them. And today, another game that I've believed that our flanks needs to do their job pretty well. They need to do their job pretty well. If not, we're in a big trouble, mate. We are in a big trouble. Bro, seeing Lavia in the midfield, I mean, is another joy to watch. But it's been a while that these guys have been together, playing together. So let's see. Come on, Palmer. Let's see what we've got. And there we go. Madweke. Oh dear. Yeah, that's it. Oh well, that's a nice attacking, but I think we should be 1-0 ahead right now. We should be 1-0 ahead. Very very good opportunity for us to convert a goal. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. That's why you can't go into this game with, I mean, without your full squad. This is a new competition. You don't know most of these guys that you are playing, so you can only watch videos and check their records how they play. But you've not kind of like go into so many plays with them. So you need to go all out there with your first team. And in fact, today we have to be perfect. I mean, we have to show that we have to play a good game. Look at what's going on. Look at the way they're taking our midfield, guys. I mean, it's gonna be a real business today. Honestly, it's gonna be a real business for us. So yeah, yeah, man. The only good thing that I'm seeing is that in a few minutes, these guys might be in a very good shape, get into the game very well, and cook it. Come on, Jackson, let's go. Ooh. Especially when you've got Iloris in the pole. This guy is genius. You know him. Iloris will not let goals go in. He's had 8 clean sheets this season. He's played 22 games, eight clean sheets, man. So we have to work hard if we want to score today. And this guy have got a very good midfield depth. Honestly, the way the midfield are, it's just too early, 5 minutes. But I'm telling you, what I'm seeing is amazing. You can't rule them out. I'm practically thinking that these guys they might be qualifying as well from the group stage. Yeah, I'm not judging from playing 5 minutes, to be honest, but I look this guy as one of the favorites, one of the big contenders. Yeah, the way they've been, kind of managing this game just 5 minutes looks like they've got something to offer. To be honest, come on, Pedro. I think Neto has a lot of job to do today. It looks like this guy have got some kind of a solid defenders. Honestly, come on, Palmer. Oh, hmm. See what I'm saying, guys. See what I'm saying. The way their midfield are able to take on balls, guys. This guy on number 6 shirt, I don't know. He's just too confident. He's too confident on the ball. Honestly, he's too confident on the ball. He's too confident on the ball. Yeah, 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 man. 6 minutes gone. You know, still everything still look chilled. Nothing really too much. I think we're in the box twice, and we had, let's say, a shot on target in 7 minutes. Honestly, it's not bad, but I wish I wish we can convert that to goal. I don't really see any big deal in being 1-0, 2-0 up by now. It's not a bad thing. I think by now Bayern is a nil up, and come on, Lavia. That's a good, yeah, very good take on from Lavia. Yeah, very good take on from Lavia. Honestly. So what are you guys thinking about the game so far? Uh, Let me know in the comment section what you're thinking about the game so far. For me, it's still a random 7 minutes. Nothing really much, but we've got on target, which is not bad. But like I said, you can't underrate these guys. You can't underrate these guys. They're playing a very very good football. It looks like they've got a very good defensive lineup. So we might have to work extra hard to break into that lineup. We might have to work extra hard. Yeah, we might have to, work hard. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Place down your comments. What you think about the game? What's your prediction so far? What are you thinking about the performance so far? Still early, 9 minutes, but I think there's been some quite few moments that we can definitely talk about. So let me know what you guys are thinking so far in the comments section, guys. And please make sure you smash the like button so that YouTube can obviously move the videos, forward, and we can have some more viewers coming in. Yeah, I think these guys are just missing out on, you know, putting out some good, nice finishing pass and all and all. But at the same time, we need to be careful. Honestly, we need to be careful, and we need to start playing our game. I think obviously Maresca went into this game with a game plan, but I'm not seeing that yet. We're just playing kind of a random game right now. Yeah, it looks like we're a little bit in rush to get something happen. We should try and go into the game with these guys and see what we can bring out of it. I don't see us. I don't see any reason why we have to rush at this point. We should take it easy, but at the same time, we we should watch out for opportunities as well. And there's a big problem now. This guy called Igo Jesus, this guy is so good, man. So good, man. Look at the way he's taking the ball out from Cole Palmer, man. Mm. It's another guy to watch out for in this competition. If LA able to move from the group stage or something, that guy is really good. It's really good. I could see the way he was taking the ball out from Palmer. So, whoops, that was a very good tackle from Rhys James, and that's it again. Now that's it again. Madueke, you need to make something happen, man. A lot of people are counting on you. I mean, these guys are very, very physical. They're very, very physical. So I think we need to be smart enough to know how to deal with situations like this. Honestly, we need to be smart enough to know how to deal with the situations. I was quite even expecting more of like LA fans. The base in America. I don't know how far California is to of course Georgia, but I was really really expecting some more LA fans in the stadium. But anyways, yeah, I just think we need to give it more go. We need to try. We need to try more. We need to. There's still a long way to go for us. If we definitely want to win this game, we're not playing bad, but we just need to. To me, I feel like We are not really dominating the game. That's the problem. We are really not dominating the game. So we are really not dominating the game the way I was expecting. So so what are you guys thinking about the game so far? You know, I wouldn't be happy if we go first half draw with these guys. Won't be happy at all, at all. We need to start showing these boys that we are from Premier League, and that's one thing that I really appreciate from what Bayern did yesterday. No messing around, no messing about. Quick one, show them that they are European. You know, and that's what I'm expecting from us to do today. But we'll see what we can come up with. So, guys, let me know what you guys are thinking so far about the game. You know, so what do you guys think about the game? So sorry, I lost the signal and I have to, come back on it. So I think you guys will be the one keeping me updated right now because I have lost the signal and I can't, you know, really watch it from here. And that's what I'm saying. When you have a keeper like Iloris on the goal line, you have to be extra. I mean, you have to do extra job you know, to keep it going. And what's going on with the boys? What's going on with, I mean, Lavia and these lads. Wow, that was a good shot from Madueke, but there's one thing about having experienced goalkeeper in the goal line. You definitely would struggle to get a goal. I mean, you have to do the right thing before you can, and that's one thing I do really appreciate. And that's what we were saying about bringing in experienced goalkeeper that could stood up for the boys when they were really really needed. When they were really really needed. 17 minutes is gone and still nil nil, and I mean, I just don't know. By now we should be 2 goals ahead, and this is what we're saying. You can't look down on these guys. You can't look down on them. You can't just look down on these guys. That's the problem, man. We have to put in a good shift today if we want to win this game. If we want to win this game, we have to put in a good shift. I don't know what's going on, but Pedro Neto is finding it very, very hard to break through from that line. I don't know why, but it seems he's finding it very, very difficult to break through. You know. Come on, Cole. Wow, that was a good ball from Cole. I mean, that's one thing I love about Cole Palmer. You always deliver. I mean, that was a good squash from him. That would have gone in, to be honest, if that guy didn't touch, if that defender didn't touch that ball, should have probably, be thinking of going. Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. How are you doing as well? At Jai Hussein. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? How are you finding the game? Nil nil, 20 minutes. We're still down nil nil. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like by now we should be leading the line. We should be leading by some couple of goals. What are you thinking about the game? What are you thinking about the game so far? I was hoping by now we should be leading, but I am living in the UK. I live in the UK, man. Where are you from? Where are you ringing from? Where are you watching from, mate? I'm from the UK. I'm from the United Kingdom. Yeah, I'm streaming live from UK. Where are you streaming from? Wow! That was a good shot from James, man. That was a good shot from James, man. I mean, yeah, yeah, I could see us getting into the game now. I just hope we keep the pressure going this way. And of course, we can have something here. We can have a good result before the first half. From Pakistan, so how are you doing over there, mate? Are you a Chelsea fan? Are you following this channel? Are you subscribing to this channel? Please don't forget to like, and subscribe to this channel. So much love from here. I mean, Asjal Hussein, so happy that to see your comments, and thank you very much for being part of this channel. And yeah, of course, uh, we're doing great. What do you think about the game? Well, for now, we're basically talking about Chelsea game against LA FC. But realistically, to be honest, I'm a Messi fan. I like Messi so much. I appreciate Ronaldo as well. But realistically, I'm a Chelsea. I'm a Messi fan. So yeah, I think I've answered your question. Uh, yeah, thank you very much. Please subscribe and you know always engage on our posts. And yeah, of course, we'll see you one day in Pakistan. So, what club do you support? Are you a Chelsea fan? What team do you support? That's great, 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 amazing, amazing. I think we're on the same side. Yeah, we're on the same side. Messi is just another genius. Come on, Chelsea. That's great. That's great. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. There's a lot of things you can benefit from this channel. There's a driver that we used to have every week. You can be part of the driver, and you're eligible to win as much as $100. So these are part of things that you would definitely benefit from this channel. So please don't forget to follow us on every channel. And yes, of course, thank you very much for being part of the family as well. Yeah, I don't really mean to you know uh ridicule the referees, but I'm not seeing an high standard officiating in this World Club Cup yet. I've seen some couple of hilarious decisions from the referees, but I mean, it's a game. It's a game. There's no excuse. We're not here to make excuses and all. We just want to put in performance and win the game. That's it. You see, that's what I'm saying again. That's what I'm saying. This is why we need a new goalkeeper. Hmm? That's why we need a new goalkeeper. Look at what Sanchez has. Look at what he's doing, man. What's he doing, man? He's just too poor in terms of serving balls. That should have been a very easy one for him to give to Madueke or Palmer. But I'm sorry, this guy just looks like. I mean, we just need a new goalkeeper, to be honest. We need a new goalkeeper. Chelsea needs to, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. If Bayern Munich can make something happen in 5, 6, 7 minutes, why not Chelsea? We saw what PSG did. That's why I'm saying we might be getting cooked. We might be getting cooked in this competition. And how embarrassing will it be for us if we draw this game, or let's say lose this game? Bro, no way. No way. 10-0. You think we're gonna win this game 10-0? We're 25 minutes down and we have not even getting our first goal. And how do you think we're gonna get into the 20 goals? Mate, I'm not seeing that, to be honest. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that coming true, to be honest. There's nothing that cannot happen. Yeah, for Bayern Munich, that's what I'm saying. And that's why, for me, we are 25 minutes down and we haven't even scored a goal against LAFC. So, I don't know. I don't know. That definitely describes that we are still struggling as a team. Struggling as a team, to be honest. Your prediction 2-0. Well, that's a good prediction. It's not still bad for us to score 2 goals in this game. But realistically, I think we need to do better even if we want to win 2-0. These guys are playing well. They are really playing well, to be honest. They are really, really playing well. I mean, playing more than my expectation. I was thinking that Chelsea will be here today and dominate. We're playing a good game, to be honest, but it's just that we're not breaking through. We're not breaking through. And to me, it just looks like we're. That's it. We're not able to break the defensive line. That's the problem. Pedro is not able to make it happen. Madueke is still a little bit decisive. Not decision making wise, it's not 100%. And I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna make it through this game. I don't know. I don't know, but
Sehr, sehr kompliziert. Man sieht es jetzt schon wieder, wie er sich oben positioniert, eigentlich am Außenverteidiger. Damit ist Madueke dann wieder frei.
And one thing that I have also noticed in this game, it looks like, you know, Casado, Lavia, yeah, inshallah, brother. I, I think, I think we need some more attacking players. We need to play more offensive than defensive. Having Lavia and Casado in that sort of position, I don't really think it's the best. But let's see we can come to. Let's see what we can come up to. Yeah. I think Casado Lavia would have been great in the kind of a game that we want to kind of be like a defensive play. But right now, I think we need to go out more. We need to press more and make sure. Definitely, these guys are very strong in terms of defending, and the midfield is just gem. I mean, see, there's this guy there. Ego Jesus is the way this guy is playing. I think is a big elite footballer. The way he's managed to take off the ball from Palmer several times shows that yeah, he's a very good CDM, and that's where the problem is right now. We're still struggling to be able to break into the defense line. You know, and personally, I think Casado should start thinking of getting into the box more. You know, because when you see the kind of style of plays, to me, I'm not seeing suitable movement between Lavia and Casado, kind of stuck in the same place, which to me I feel like we need more of like moving forward. So I think Casado needs to be to try and play as a number eight. Just make sure he push more into the box. Palmer definitely needs someone to support him you know in that role, and yeah, I'm from London, man. I'm from London, man. Yeah, man. I live in London, man. So what do you think we need to do better in this game if we want to score a goal, or we want to make something happen? Oh, aunties from Manchester, amazing, amazing. I used to live in Leeds as well. It's not far from Manchester. I used to visit Manchester sometimes. So yeah, So at Asja, what are you thinking about the game? What do you think we need to do differently to get something to change something from this game? I can't imagine us going into the first half and I mean go into the first half not scoring a goal, guys. I'll be so much disappointed, to be honest. I'll be so much disappointed. To see us go into the first half without a goal, man. I'll be so much disappointed, to be honest. I'll be so much disappointed. We need good passing chemistry, absolutely, and that's why I'm saying that I think personally that we're missing Enzo Fernandez in this game. The reason why I've said that is we're more or less like having defensive players in the midfield rather than having some quite few attacking players. You see, when you see the way Casado and Lavia has been operating, they're more like statics in that CDM role. One of them needs to play forward. One of them needs to break into the box. Yeah, I don't think it's that really bad for Palmer, but I just think it's not in that so much high level the way he was in 2024, to be honest. But realistically, is still another player that you can't predict. We saw what he did against Real Betis. He single-handedly won that game for us. So I'm not ruling Palmer out yet. I'm not ruling him out yet. He's still that guy that can make anything happen. This game is just 30 minutes. In next 10 minutes, Palmer can make a difference. So I wouldn't rule him out, to be honest. I wouldn't rule him out. Still that player. Yeah, Fernandez. I think we are missing Fernandez in this game because when you see, looks like Palmer is the only guy, is the only player in the number 10 role that's kind of trying to make something happen. So he needs someone that can, make a change. That was a good pass from Pedro. Good pass, Pedro. Come on, let's go, Chelsea. Go! Come on, Chelsea! Go! Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying. We need to break through. And guys, this is what I'm saying about Nicholas Jackson. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. Look at the work rates. This is what I'm saying about Jackson. It will be very difficult for you to to bench Jackson, for the lap. That's it. Look at the work rate, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Look at the goal. Look at the assist. Wow. What a play from Pedro Neto. But I would, you know, I mean, that was a good goal, to be honest. That was a good goal. Yeah, that was a good goal. That was a good play from Neto. I was even hoping he's gonna pass to Cucurella, but man did a very good job. Man did a very good job. Very, very good job. Come on, boys, let's go. 1-0 up. 1-0 up. Let's go, Blues. Yeah, man. That's what we're saying. It's ridiculous to see that we're playing nil-nil with LAFC. I mean, I'm not trying to ridicule these guys, but we at Chelsea, we've won it all. We need to be in this big stage and shows that we are big. I mean, I mean, it's ridiculous. This is what we're saying now. Yeah, 1-0 up. Let's keep on putting the pressure. We can get a two goals before the end of first half. We can get 3-0 if we put on the good shit. What? What the fuck is the? I mean, how is that a yellow card, man? How is this a yellow card? I don't know. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying, guys. I don't know what these referees are all about. How can this be a yellow card? Yeah, agreed. The opponent touched the ball first, but I'm not seeing a kind of, you know, I'm sick of these referees, honestly. Sick of these referees. Yeah, man. We're 1-0 up, and yes, that's what we're saying. We need to get a second one, and of course, 2-0 first half is not bad. It's not bad. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go. That's what we're saying, man. That's what we're saying. We are big boys. We are big boys in this competition. We can't definitely look down on ourselves. You know, we can't look down on ourselves. We need to start scaring out the rest of the clubs. If we start struggling from the group stage, imagine the likes of Bayern and all this PSG and all. We just be looking at us as, one of those things they could just get on with. And so this guy is really going off. I think Ada or something. I forgot his name. He's a very good guy. He's one of their big players. That was a good save, but I was hoping that Sanchez should have hold on to that ball, man.
Schwieriger Winkel, aber damit geht er ordentlich um. Schön auf Tor gezogen. Ordentlich Tempo dahinter. Nächste Standardsituation.
I think the LAs have got young players coming in as well. The Marino, so what's it called?
Währenddessen bekommen. Gucken wir aber erstmal auf die Ecke. Boanga nochmal. Vogel.
Real Madrid, City, Paris, all are giants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Especially these guys have recruited a lot of players. Madrid has done some quite few good signings, and you know, the likes of PSG is there, and I mean Liverpool, Watts joining Liverpool and all this. I think we've got a lot of things to do if we want to compete in this competition. Who will win Champions League in 2026? That's a big question, to be honest. Uh, I would say PSG will be one of a big competitor in that Champions League again next season, because we see how much these guys are so solid. To be honest, so solid. So I'm not gonna say they're gonna win it, but I see them as a very big competitor in next season Champions League. Like I said again, um, Liverpool might a little bit be as well uh, a contender. Yeah, I'm still coming down to Barcelona. I'm still coming down to Barcelona. The only problem I've got with Barcelona is they've got they haven't got a good defenders, and they are not trying to sign a defender in this transfer window yet. So that's a big question. If they want to make it through, they need to sign a defender. They need to sign a defender. Let's be realistic. They need to sign a defender. If they manage to sign maybe one or two good defenders, yeah, I would see them as another very good competitor in the Champions League next season. I'm not ruling Real Madrid out as well. Second season, Mbappe. Trent is coming back. I know. Realistically, what really affected Real Madrid as well last season was was the lack of good defenders, and that really affected them to the level that they had to play most of their midfield from the defense line. The likes of Tuchumani played almost the season from the defense line, and as well as Valverde as well. That's I mean something they need to get the edge off from. So yeah, Madrid as well need to work on their defense line, but they're already doing. They've signed Trent, they bring in Trent, and who else? So yeah, I believe Madrid should be another good competitor next season. But we'll see. We'll wait and see. So I think I've counted PSG, Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid as well. And every season there's always these new clubs that are gonna challenge. So we don't know who the surprise is gonna be. But I'm very sure there will be that football club, might be Chelsea as well, that's gonna go out there and try to make a difference. There's always that season where a club will make a surprise in every competition. So yeah, of course I'm rooting for Chelsea as well to make something happen next season. The only disappointing part is I wish this football club should go out there and do the right thing. But no, we're not doing the right thing. That's the problem. So if we had signed a very good striker, a very good goalkeeper, an addition of one experienced defender, we should be all right next season. We should be all right next season. But what can we do? It's still the same. And when you look at most of the podcasts that I've said a lot of things about Chelsea. See, look, guys. Listen, there's nothing that has changed in this Chelsea squad, and I'm still very much confident of that. There's nothing that has changed in this Chelsea squad in this transfer window. We remain the same. We remain the same Chelsea, because I don't think Liam Delap cannot start today, because you can't bench Jackson straight away for Liam Delap. So that's what I'm saying. There's no huge difference. There's no difference in the squad. But we'll see what we can make up to next season. If we want to do something different, we need to make something different happen. That's what I believe in. If you want to do something different, you need to make something different happen. You see what happened to, PSG. They had to make a transformation. It's difficult for them, but they had to make a huge transformation to get what they need. They had to let Mbappe go. They had to bring in some couple of good player, Carasvela, you know, yeah, and all these good lads. So that's it. If we are not trying to do all this, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Next season we might have to queue, and maybe luckily if we are able to go out of the group stage, the first round, you know. So that's what I think, man. That's what I think. Right now, next season Champions League is gonna be, it's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be very very competitive. Yeah, it's gonna be competitive, man. It's gonna be competitive. So I don't know what you are thinking about the game. What you're thinking about the Champions League next season. But for me, I'm seeing those guys that I've mentioned, top, 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 top teams. So yeah, I think one thing that I was so surprised about is how Chelsea managed to deal with Magnan situation, bro. Should have been an easy deal for us. We're spending 50, 60 million pounds on these boys, and I mean, on young potentials. Why can't we spend 20 million on a very good, experienced goalkeeper? It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Honestly, it's just something that I don't want to be talking about anymore. The more I talk about it, the more I feel pain, man. I feel very pained. Imagine the kind of solidity that Magnan is gonna bring into the Chelsea squad, bro. A goalkeeper that can serve you so much, that can give you, I mean, oh my god, I could give you 10, 15, 20 clean sheets in the season. Sanchez managed to add 10 clean sheets last season, you know? And it's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. We used to have good goalkeepers. Chelsea has always been that football club with a very good goalkeeper. We have a history of having a very good goalkeeper. So what have we become, man? What have we become, man? We've got opportunity to sign a 29-year-old goalkeeper with a massive experience with just 20 million. Come on, get the fucking deal done, bro. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we've had one of the best. I could remember when we had the likes of Czech and Courtois. We had we had Serge and Courtois together, and it was amazing. It was amazing, bro. It was amazing. We had one of the best two goalkeepers in the world, and yeah, we're doing fine. But now we had one of the worst defenders in Premier League. Wow. It's quite difficult, bro. To be honest, it's quite difficult, bro. But everybody has got their own opinion around this question that you've just asked me. But if I am gonna say on my own opinion, guy, bro, I'm gonna say Didier Drogba. Honestly, I'm not. What I'm trying to say is that everybody has got their own opinion. But the reason why I mentioned Didier Drogba, I wouldn't pick Drogba ahead of Lampard because of course Lampard has the highest goal scorer in Chelsea, won a lot of trophies with us. But I mean, when you're talking about the special moments, I mean, you talk about Didier Drogba. He won the Champions League for us, man. He puts Chelsea name on the Champions League list, bro. That's 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 irreplaceable, bro. That's just irreplaceable for me, man. So, but everybody has got their own opinion, to be honest. But for me, I'll pick Drogba every day. He won Champions League for us, won some couple of Premier League for us, won some FA Cup for us. Yeah, man. So for me, I'll choose Drogba all day, man. I'll choose Drogba all day. I'll choose Drogba all day, man. I'll definitely choose Drogba all day. So it's just something that it depends on everyone's opinion. To be honest, some people will say Arsene Bag, some people would say John Terry, some people would say Frank Lampard. Everybody has got their own opinion, but realistically, I'm telling you, I would pick Drogba any day. I would pick Drogba any day because I mean, to you, what's your biggest moment? What's your biggest moment as being a Chelsea fan? What's your biggest moment being a Chelsea fan? What's your biggest moment being Chelsea fan? To be honest. Yeah, 2012 either in UEFA Champions League final. Yeah, that's it for me as well. That was one of the biggest moments of Chelsea. I'm telling you, because that was when we lifted the European Cup. Yeah, completed his dream. I'm telling you, completed his dream, completed Chelsea Football Club dream. It's been something that we've been dreaming for a long time. Remember in 2020, is it 2009 or 27? 2009, we met United in the final. We lost that Champions League final to the John Terry sleeping penalty as well. So ever since then, we've been panicking. We've been looking for that opportunity to get back into that final, and it was great. 208, yeah, 208, 209 season. So I mean, you can't ask for more. To be honest, you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more. So that's my own reason why I would choose Drogba every day, bro. I choose Drogba every day. This lad has given us, you know, that opportunity to say, to be proud of ourselves as a football club, to look at ourselves and say, yes, we've been into the big stage, we've won it all and all this. So big shout out to Didier Drogba. It's just that kind of a lad you cannot. Yeah, big shout out to Didier Drogba. To be honest, I do really appreciate Frank as well. Frank Lampard, legend, legend, legend. But yeah, when you're talking about the real MVP, man, I'm going for Didier. I'm going for Didier all day, man. I'm going for Didier all day, man. Chelsea is the only club to win UCL League and also recent Conference League top three. Yeah, that's what we're saying. We've won it all. We've won everything that we could. We've won all the European competition that we've been in, and that's just something that you cannot take your eyes you cannot take your eyes from. Of course, we are the best club in London. There's no doubt about that. 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 Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And I hope we can continue that way. Honestly, honestly, there's no limit to achievement. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Chelsea on the top of the list. Arsenal could come behind, and of course, yeah. When you talk about Spurs as well, but to me, don't forget when you're talking about European achievement as well. You need to remember that Spurs have won Europa League as well. So to me, I feel that they're a little bit ahead of a little bit ahead of Arsenal in terms of European cups. A little bit ahead of Arsenal in terms of European cups. Yeah, they're a little bit ahead of Arsenal in terms of European cups, but yeah, man. So sorry I had to go a little bit. Yeah, I'm back here fully again. Right, I'll see you next time. As Jao, thanks for coming up. You really made the first half very interesting, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. Of course, uh, yeah, I'll see you onto the next one. I hope you have a good day, and of course, enjoy yourself in Pakistan. I hope one day we'll be, having a good time together in Pakistan as well. Yeah, big shout out to Asjal. He came in, joined the live, make it very interesting. So, guys, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I will be back in a bit to see you in the second half.
Personalie etwas besseres Stürmerverhalten da ist, dass er etwas verzögern kann, die Physis auch nochmal für etwas Entlastung sorgt und damit sie nochmal nachdenken können. Ich glaube, das würde Alex sehr gut tun. Das ist richtig, das wollen wir nie der Fall, dass er das gemacht hat, aber genau, vielleicht etwas länger im Ballbesitz zu bleiben oder etwas durchzuhalten. Genau, und gerade wenn du Giroud da vorne hast, der vielleicht auch ein, zwei Leute nochmal binden kann. Du hast jetzt mit David Martinez nochmal einer, der nochmal Tempo aufgibt. Also du hast über die Außenbahn sehr viel Aktivität. Ja, du hast dann vorne jemanden drin, der auch binden, etwas verzögern kann. Ich glaube, das ist tatsächlich oftmals jetzt nicht an einer Personalie, aber ich glaube, heute ist es doch sehr offensichtlich.
Kohl, Tosin haben da wirklich kaum bis gar keine Probleme. Umgekehrt in den ersten 10, 15 Minuten der Premier League vierte abgelaufenen Saison einen absoluten Spielkontrolle, Fahrersitz. Jesus Valenzuela
Yeah, man, we're back on it. We're back at it, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro. We're back at it. 1-0 to Chelsea. And yes, 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 guys. Yes, 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 guys. Yes, 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 guys. I will be very, very disappointed if we don't win more than 1-0 today, to be honest. I'll be so much disappointed if we don't win more than 1-0 today. Yeah. Come on, Madueke. Get a hold of the ball, bro. Get a hold of the ball, bro. Stop kidding around, Madueke. Come on, Pedro. Oops.
Das wäre jetzt wirklich nochmal die Krönung gewesen, einen durchzulassen. Cole Palmer mit einem richtig guten Einlauf-Timing. Gute Kombination über außen. Petrovic haben wir jetzt wieder gesehen, wenn er Tempo aufnehmen kann. Wirklich diese Zielstrebigkeit. Wirklich, dass man stattfindet. Ich glaube, die zwei kommen hier und mal aus anderer Richtung raus. Ne? Wenn man weiß, dass Danny Walker.
Was läuft auf diesem iPad?
Eigentlich können sie zumindest mit dieser Aktion eben nur die rechte Seite sehr zufrieden sein.
We'll be so much disappointed if we can't at least win this game 3-4-0.
Martinez. Oh no, he's thinking of his target.
Oh my word. Look at what we're doing, guys. This guy's almost caught us.
Das hat nicht lange gedauert. Schon hast du eben diese Anschlussposition erreicht. Es war ganz mal Giroud, der an Füße bezogen hat. Also diese kleine.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying in the first half, bringing Enzo Fernandez. I mean, it's not something hard to watch games. I don't know how people sort of watch games in a different way. But for me, I watch games with all my mind and I read what's going on, guys. It's something that is quite readable that we're not progressing forward because we've got Madueke. I'm sorry, we've got Casado and Lavia. You see, these guys are only good when you are playing a tough team that is possessing. That that if we are playing a team like PSG, a team like Barcelona, you definitely probably need Casedo and Lavia. But when you're playing a team that they're very good in terms of defending and in terms of you need to go all out there. So you need players like Enzo Fernandez that can move forward. So I think Maresca realized this as well and made a very good substitution, which I'm pleased. I'm very very pleased with, to be honest. I'm very very pleased with. Very very pleased with. So that was a good one from Palmer. Let's go, boys. Ooh, Cucurella. Come on, Madueke. That was a good ball, but I think should have done more. Great ball from Cowell as well. Come on, boys. Let's make something happen, guys. Thank you, Enzo Fernandez. That was Jackson. Come on. Oh my word. What a save, bro. What a save, bro. This should have been a goal. This should have been a second goal, boys. What? What? How did he manage to? Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Guys, I think it's something. I mean, oh, we need to realize that we can't joke around, bro. We can't joke around. We need to make it because at the end of the day, these guys can score. That's the problem. These guys, the way I'm seeing them, they're very organized team, and of course they can score. They can score, man. The way these guys are playing, guys, they might end up scoring us. I predicted 3-1 for this game because I am quite sure that Chelsea are most likely to concede. So if we are gonna concede in this game, we therefore need to like score two more goals and be three nil ahead. If not, guys, we're in a big trouble. We're in a big trouble. I'm not just seeing Madueke being as prolific as as Neto. We need to score. We need to score. We need to score another goal, guys. We need to score another goals, guys. We can't relent on scoring just one goal. Come on, give it to Madueke. Let's see. Let's. Oh my God, that was too much. Pedro, that was too much, guys. Oof, man, it's getting very intense now. And this is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. What a save from Sanchez, guys. What a save, bro. I can't believe this. I can't believe Sanchez could realistically save this ball, to be honest. What? Look at that, man. Whoops. Guys, this is exactly what I'm saying. It's really getting intense now. And this guy are seeing us like, come on, we can compete with these guys. We can do something with these guys. And that's why we need the second goal, we need the third goal. We need to break them down. We need to show the quality quick enough. Come on, Palmer. Oof. It looks like we're not getting it right in the box, to be honest. We're not just getting it right in the box. We're doing everything all right from the defensive line, from the midfield, but realistically in the box, we're not just doing it right. We're not doing it right. We're not doing it right, to be honest. And yeah, I would like to see. I like to see a changes. I would like to see the lab coming in at this point, maybe in 60, 65 minutes. But I was thinking of something. Why can't Mariska make a quite different changes in this game? We can have Madueke out, and of course Liam Delap in. Then Jackson moving to the flank. What do you think about that? I mean, it's something that we can do because when you look at this game, we need more goals. We need more goals. We need more goals. We need more goals, man. I just want to see the lap, coming in as soon as possible. Then he can have a good time to showcase himself. And why not having Jackson on the flank? And let's try something like that. Let's try. Come on, Mariska, let's try that. Let's try something different. Oh my goodness. What a game, what a game. 1-0 up to, I mean, LAFC. Guys, we look like the only club in Europe that is not kicking it yet, that's not making the deal done. Bayern Munich has done their job so perfectly. PSG has done their job against Atletico, and yeah, man, it's not bad. We're winning, to be honest. Uh, I'm not being negative, but like I said, we should be. I'm sure if Bayern Munich is playing LA at this time, they might be 6-7 nil up. So yeah, we need to do something different. We need to do something different. I know the boys are trying to kick in, but we're not just getting it right in the box. That's the problem. We're not getting something right in the box, which shows that these guys have got a very, very good defensive line. And yeah, and now you have the likes of Giroud. You can't miss about in the defense. You can't miss about. You have to be extremely careful because 1-0, I'm telling you, is too risky, guys. It's too risky. Very good game from Palmer from the flank. Come on, Palmer! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's what we say. Every time Palmer tries to play from the flank, it looks very much dangerous. And that's why people started thinking of maybe Palmer can start playing from the flank. Look at what he's doing, man. He's just making it so easy, making it so easy from the flank. Honestly, I don't know what we want to do next season, but this guy is a genius from the flank. He's a genius. It's difficult to push him back to the flank. Now he's used to number 10 roles. He's had a whole season playing as number 10. But honestly, whenever he plays from the flank, you're just like, wow. Oof. 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 Come on, let's go, boys. I'm loving the combination between Palmer and Pedro Neto, to be honest. I'm loving the combination, the way the passes are, cutting around, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I think Palmer. Come on, that's what I'm saying. That's it, bro. Come on, let's go, Delap. Let's go. Dilap on finally at Yash. Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's see. Let's see what he has got for Chelsea, bro. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And Tariq George is coming in as well. I think this is a big challenge for Jackson. I hope Delap had a good game, score goals, and yeah, we can start we can start comparing and saying a lot of things. I mean, I want to see this is the kind of challenge we want to see at Chelsea FC, to be honest. Uh, and this is what we are saying. This is what Jackson needed. This is what we're saying from the start of the season. Sign a striker. Sign a striker. If we don't sign the lap, coming into this World Club Cup, then we are less of option. And I mean, it's not like Jackson is kind of a bad in this game, but having to gel in a fresh new striker means that you have the high chances of winning this game. Yeah, come on, guys, let's go. Come on, Tariq George, another good player. Happy to see him back on the game line. And yeah, of course, let's see what we can cook. Let's see what we can cook. Honestly, another player I'm so happy to see that comes on is Tariq George. We know his potential. We know his potential. And this kind of a game, I'm rooting that he's gonna have a good game. To be honest, I'm rooting that he's gonna have a good game. Let's see, guys. Let's see what we can do. The only thing I'm just being skeptical about is, Chelsea need to be careful in terms of conceding goals. In terms of conceding goals, when you have the like of Giroud and these guys in the top front, you can't. There's some speculations on Guanacho to Chelsea. It's been linking some of the post of CFC players. Anyways, it's not a player that I would reckon us to sign. To be honest, you see, I don't really fancy players that are coming with a lot of problems from their recent football club. I don't really appreciate those kind of a players because you know if something like that happened to them in future in the new club, what they're still gonna repeat the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it realistically, Guanacho looks like a kind of a player that can probably fit into Chelsea squad. To be honest, he's still very young. Is those kind of a player that will attract Chelsea very easily. But and another thing you need to look into is that kind of a player that can come into the squad and of course, uh, you know, it's more or less of the same age with the lads in the squad already. But the problem is, are we not gonna have the same issue Guanacho is having in United at the moment? I hope he's not gonna come into the squad and start saying, "Oh, I deserve to start. I deserve to be in the squad," and all this and all that. That's the problem that I've got with, Guanacho. But realistically, you know, compared to the like of Gittins and other wingers that we've been linked to, I would prefer to have Guanacho in terms of experience and in terms of playing style. You know what I mean? In terms of playing style, because he already had the experience already in the Premier League. You don't have to struggle to kind of think of how he's gonna gel into the squad because he already had experience. But realistically, the main problem that I've got about him is, that what I've said earlier, not coming into the squad and making everybody looks like he deserves to play every game and every game and every game. So, but yeah, of course, I had a very good experience in Premier League. So yeah. It's kind of a player that you can absolutely consider to bring into the squad. But like I said, let's see what goes around. But honestly, if not for that reason, I would prefer to have Guanacho in Chelsea. To be honest, we know his ability. We've seen him scoring massive goals. You know. So, but let's see. So, what's your thought at Yash? Let me know what you think about Garnacho. Do you think he's a right player that can step up for us next season, or you would prefer, another striker? And here is Delap. Let's see what he has got for us. Come on, Delap. That's it. Come on, let's go. This guy looks hungry, bro. This guy looks hungry. This Delap, he looks very hungry, man. And the way he moves around the defender is crazy, bro. Come on, let's go. Look at that, bro. I think there's a massive competition next season. To be honest, there's a massive competition next season. Yeah, man. It's getting interesting now. I mean, honestly, getting very, very interesting. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see if the lab can make something happen. Come on, let's go, Chelsea. What? Come on, Palma. Bro, what's going on with this guy? What's going on with Palma, bro? Palmer will usually score this goal. Palmer can usually score this goal. Easy one, bro. Easy one. And now Palmer is roofing the ball like, man. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, definitely you're getting it right at Yash. You're getting it right. The devil will not, break into the wages. If they will do that, they will have signed Osima a long time ago. I'm not. You look. At this point, listen. Chelsea will not go ahead of. I mean, the wage structure is confirmed. It's confirmed. Even when we've seen a massive opportunity to bring in Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, Chelsea would not break the rules. So and that's why I am personally counting Leo deal. I'm counting it off. I'm seriously counting it off. So Chelsea will probably be going for players like Gittins because they know that these guys are just they're very young. They are not earning too much yet. So they can put them on very low wage and grow from there. That's what they're trying to do, man. That's what Chelsea's trying to do. They don't fucking care about having those players that can make a huge instant impact. All they care about is the rules, the age structure, and the wage structure looks very very much important to Chelsea than every other thing. So and yeah, with that you can easily determine what sort of players just. Oh my goodness, these guys are pushing us to the boundary. They're pushing us to the boundary. I hope they will not come and hunt us in the dying minutes because it will be disgraceful if Chelsea went on to draw against LAFC, man. And my concern about signing Gittin and you know is that, man, this guy is coming from a Bundesliga team. Well, he's quite physical. He looks like a very good player, but the question is how soon can he gel into the Chelsea squad? That's the problem. How soon can he gel into Chelsea squad? That's the problem. So I don't know, man. But for me, I would definitely, I would therefore pick Garnacho ahead of Gay because, of course, Garnacho had experience already in Manchester United. He's used to the Premier League and all and all and all. So why not? He's used to the Premier League. I think he's one more ahead of Gittins. Oops, what's going on, man? Casado on the floor, bro. I think Casado is one of those players that goes on the floor and you were like, come on, bro, don't do this. Come on, bro, don't do this. Get up. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. I hope everything is okay. Two concussion on the ground. Cucurella as well. Ah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Great to see Casado is back on his feet, but ah, I think he had a very rough tackle there, and yeah, I was looking at Cucurella looks very, very more. Woo. I hope these fellas are okay. Well, anyway, we've got Andre Santos. We've got Esugo as well. So, but honestly, you can't, especially when we're winning 1-0, you don't want to gamble and think about taking Casado out. So I don't see us doing that right now. I don't see us doing that right now. And this is the reason why I was keep saying this. You can't you can't treat this game like a preseason. You can't treat this game as a preseason. And a lot of people don't understand the concept. People were like, no, you need to rest some of your good players. You need to do this, you need to do that. You start all your big boys and you're still winning 1-0 in 74 minutes. Isn't that crazy, man? Isn't that crazy, man? So that's the jet. That's the jet. So if we had go into this game without full focus, full squad, what will be happening by now? I don't know, man. People seems to think this is a preseason. It's not a preseason, man. This is not a preseason. This is a cup. This is a competition on its own. Everybody's come down here to win. It's not a preseason where people were like, "Oh, come on! If we don't win, we're gonna play another one. We're gonna, get another preseason to impress the fans or something." This one, if you snooze, you lose, man. If you snooze, you lose, man. So all you've got to do is, you know, win your first game. Come on, Delap. Let's see what you've got. Ooh. Oh dear. I think it's too kind of moving too much forward with the balls. You need to a little bit calm on the ball because it's the way you move the ball is too. Yeah, these guys have got a very good defense line. To be honest, they're very solid in terms of defense. They're very solid. 75 minutes gone, guys. Please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep growing as a family. 2,500 before the end of the week is what I'm asking for from you guys. I believe you guys can do this. Please, please, let's have it to 2,500. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together as a family. There's a lot of things we're bringing onto you on this channel, and I believe you will never regret subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so that anytime we post, you can always see and watch the new videos on the channel. I'd rather take Guanacho over Gittins, even though Guanacho has ego problem, but he's young and has Premier League experience. Yeah, and that's what we absolutely. I think we are both looking at this in the same perspective. Definitely choose Guanacho ahead of Gittins and some other players. So because when you look at Guanacho, he's already made. He's already Premier League made. You know what I'm saying? Whoops! What's Chelsea doing, bro? What are we doing, guys? Look at what we're doing, guys. Ha. Are we kidding, bro? Yeah, man, I'm gonna choose Guanacho ahead. And when you look at the waist structure as well, I think it really suits what Chelsea is looking for. So let's see what happens in a couple of days. Uh, how- but realistically, if Sancho wouldn't have had that massive gap of weight structure, I would have kept Sancho straight away. I personally would have kept Sancho because the situation is easy. You know what I'm saying? He likes to play for Chelsea. He's already in the system, played the season and all and all and all. But unfortunately, the way structure cuts the journey short. But to be realistic with you, I would prefer to have Sancho on board. He's not a prime player, but he's that guy that can make a changes. Honestly, I think he brought a very good a very good vibe into the team, and yeah, really, I think I'm a little bit behind, guys. I'm a little bit behind. What's going on? My TV is slow. What's going on, guys? Did we score? Let's go! Come on, Chelsea! Come on! That's it, bro. Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Yeah, that's a good one from the lap. That's a good. Bro, I can't stop laughing. So today, Jackson and Delap had an assist. Wow, wow, amazing, bro, amazing, amazing. And that's what we're gonna be talking about today on the match review. The two strikers getting in an assist, and it means we're having a 50-50 performance from both of them today. It's not the end of the game yet. I mean, Delap can still score a goal, can still have more assists. Still a lot of quality to show down here, and yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, things can still change, Things can still change. Things can still change, man.
2:0, das 7 Minuten vor Ende großer Wahrscheinlichkeit diese Nummer deckelt.
Yeah, of course, things can still change, bro. Things can definitely still change. I love Enzo. Never try to sell my boy to Madrid. Yeah, bro, this is another thing that we need to talk about. Do you think that Chelsea, at the end of the day, would not consider selling one of these prolific midfielders? What's going on here, man? Come on, boys, let's go. That was a good save from Sanchez, to be honest. That was a good save from Sanchez. Imagine if these guys had equalized, I mean, scored one goal, it would have been miserable, to be honest, because they'll keep coming for second goals. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, no, no, not selling Enzo to Real Madrid, but to be honest, let's be realistic. I'm still confused about what Chelsea are planning to do, signing young potentials and all, Estavio, Santos, and all these guys. What do you want to do with all these guys? So if let's say if I don't know, man, I don't know, because how do you want to manage Santos in this game, whereby you've got the likes of Enzo Fernandez, Lavia, um, Casado, Palmer, and all these guys. How do you want to do it? What I'm thinking in my mind is, I know there will be a time Chelsea will want to cash out really big on these guys, and I won't be surprised if next two seasons Chelsea are planning to sell Enzo Fernandez or Cole Palmer, or anybody can be gone. To be honest, because look at what Estavio is bringing down to the table. He's becoming a big boy, winning man of the match in Club World Cup. That's a big performance, guys. I don't think you want to have that guy and you want to have him on the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea decide to sell Madueke, because if Estavio performance continues like that, you want to have him in the first 11 next season. Definitely, you want to have him in the first 11 next season. Uh, you know, I just don't really understand the reason why Chelsea keeps signing big boys, signing big. I mean, potentials. And yeah, man, we've got Nkunku coming in, and of course Esugo coming in as well. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying now. So Santos definitely will not be getting a minute in this game. Will not be getting a minute in this game, and maybe in the next game. But this is what I'm saying. It's just too much of depth in that midfield. There's too much of player in that midfield. Honestly, what a game, Cole Palmer. What a game! What a game! I think it's a good game for us so far. At least we start to understand the atmosphere of how the Club World Cup feels like, what to expect, and all in all. Yeah, Nkunku going in as well. I don't know what sort of things. I don't know what Chelsea are gonna do with this guy. This season, if a good offer doesn't come in, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know, man. The way I still look at him like that kind of a player that can still come in and make a very different. I can I'm very excited to see Extavell playing on the wings next season, bro. What's the plan for the young stars? And that's what I keep saying, man. That's what I keep saying. That these football clubs, I don't understand what they're trying to do. Honestly, I don't understand, man. You can't put Estavio on the bench. It's not that uh experienced great player, but it's that kind of a player that's got massive potentials. He's got massive potential. Hi Mohammed Anan, how you doing, mate? I hope you're doing fine today. What are you thinking about the game so far? 2-0 to Chelsea. Um yeah. Neto on the scoreline. Enzo Fernandez as well. So yeah. So like what I've been saying, man, you can't put Estavio on the bench. How do you want him to become Neymar? How do you want him to become Lamine Yamal if you don't start him game in, game out? He deserves to start game in, game out if you want to get the best out of him. But how would you put him in this squad? That's the question now. Do you want to bench Madueke? Do you want to bench Neto? I don't know. So these guys are gonna come into Chelsea and start sitting on the bench. And that's the worst thing you can do for these players. Imagine Santos that is playing first team in Strasbourg, you know, played for Brazil and all this. Now he's sitting on the bench in a game like this that we're playing LA. So that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. That's a good ball from Pedro. Oh, yeah, Madueke needs to be sold ASAP. I wouldn't agree with you, to be honest. Madueke is just another player that look, listen. To me, I feel like Madueke is another dangerous player that I believe I want to see his potential next season. I want to see his potential next season. Look at what he did towards the end of the season, man. So, man came in and start giving us massive performance from the right flank, from the left flank. He saved us a couple of games. Madueke isn't even second choice player. What? What? Bro, I know. Listen, I know he can be bad in some games. He definitely can be bad in some games. But when Madueke is putting in performance, you know what that means, bro. You know what that means, bro. We saw what he did against Albania. I mean, against Andorra for England. He's the only guy that is running Andorra from back to forth, back and forth, back and forth. Did the same thing against Liverpool. If you manage to sell that kind of a player, I believe Chelsea might definitely regret it. Chelsea might definitely regret it. So I don't know what we're gonna do next season, and that's why I think we need to stop signing too much of players. That's just my own opinion. When you start signing too much of player, then you are left of options. What? Esugo? That should have been your first assist for Chelsea, man. Stop kidding around. That should have been your first assist for Chelsea. Oh my god, maybe a first goal. So for me, I would keep Madueke next season. I would see what he's got on the table. There will be there will be a limit time play for everyone, because if Estavio came in and put in a performance, you don't want to put him on the bench. So now the battle remain between Pedro Neto and Madueke. They have to fight for their role. They have to fight for their role. So why don't we go for a better striker like Osimhen? We've said this earlier, this guy is the best striker for us as a team. We know Osimhen will have been the best choice for us. He's a proven striker. He's a striker that can come in and give you two-figure goals. You're expecting that. You're expecting 20, 25, 30 goals in the season when you buy Osimhen. But the problem is the wage structure, man. It's a wage structure. Chelsea aren't afford to pay him 250k in a week. And lad will not go down on his wages. We all know. I keep saying this. Nobody wants to go back. You want to sign for a new club, you should be requesting for a higher pay. Of course, you want to change job. You want to change job. You want to get paid more. But now Chelsea are saying, come on, change job and get less. Nobody's gonna do that. Same thing happens to Sancho. Even Sancho, that is in a bad situation. He doesn't want to go to United, but yet he can't afford to slash his wages into two, man. So that's the problem. We should have get Osimhen easy. He's ready to play for Chelsea. He's a proper Chelsea fan. I'm from Nigeria. I know what I'm saying, bro. He loves to play for Chelsea, but I wouldn't advise him to slash, his income. He's got family to feed. He's got a lot of things. He's got trainings to do. There's a lot of money these players are spending on themselves every month just to keep fit, to be on a proper shape to play for their football club. So for me, I don't buy the idea of we stitching to a wage structure. It doesn't work. It's only when you don't want to buy experienced player that's when you start stitching to shit like that. And that's why you start signing young fellas that have not seen money before. Then you can put them on train on 80, 90k a week, and the guys were like, wow, we're making money. But these guys are big boys. Osima is a big boy in the game. He's a big boy in the game. He's gonna score 30 goals for you in the season. He's gonna score 30 goals for you in the season. So what do you expect? Nah, it's not gonna come. That's the problem. It's not gonna come. He just wanna hand what he deserves. We saw what happened with him with Alali. Alali came in with a very big, offer, but man said no, I'm not going there. So yeah, man, that's the deal on ground. I feel they are making this club BVB model, buy young players, make them stars, and sell them at a higher price and compete and win trophy here and there. Exactly, mate. Exactly. I think you really do understand what's going on in Chelsea right now. Chelsea are, emulating some football club like BVB and Brighton. What BVB and Brighton does is buy good, experienced young players, put them in the squad, try to make sure you stay in between the first, second, third of the table. They don't care if we win something or not. They only care about putting us in first, second, third. Then every season we keep going that way, that way, that way, that way, then selling players. That's all. But my question is, I have not seen, it's been 2 years or getting to 3 years, we've had this new ownership. They've tried to do this shit around. I've not seen any one player that has been successful. Okay, tell me, what player is it that Chelsea have signed? What player is it that Chelsea have signed? A potential player that Chelsea has signed that is ready to be sold now for a big money. That's what I want to ask you guys. Ask Jao, welcome back to the channel. We've just been discussing a lot of things. 2-0 for Chelsea, and I'm rooting that we've won this game already. It's just about a minute to go. We can still have one more goals. Looks like we're pressing high. But what I'm saying is that, can you point out for me a player that Chelsea have signed, a potential player that Chelsea have signed and is now ready to be sold. Wow, it's the end of the game, 2-0 to Chelsea. What a game. I mean, Pedro almost make it 3. That was a good cutting from Pedro. Unfortunately, couldn't get the goal. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So to me, we are doing a very blind business. We're doing a very very blind business. Uh, we're doing a very very blind business. Is is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous to be honest. So we're just combining a lot of things that, to me, I feel like in the future, I don't see a prospect of it working out. I don't see the prospect of it working out. Okay, we keep buying young players with potentials, but I myself have not seen any player except Palmer. Yeah, you're right. Except Palmer. Except Palmer. Palmer is the only player that we've signed, and of course today we can say yes, this player was signed for a low wage and is ready to be sold for a massive. And you can't afford to sell Palmer right now. You can't. They don't want to try to sell Palmer because they knows the implication that if they try it, they know what's gonna come for them. So that's the deal, bro. That's the deal. So if we are focusing on buying potentials and we are not able to sell potentials, what's the point? There's the like of Chukwemeka, there's like of Ogochukwu, there's likes of loads of them. There's loads of potentials that we cannot even make good money out of. So what's the point? So I mean, it's ridiculous the way these guys are, pushing this football club, to be honest. It's ridiculous, guys. We're buying potential at the end of the day. We know because, I mean, it's crazy. If you're buying potential, then you must be ready to play them week in, week out. And that's how they're gonna get into their best form, and that's how you're gonna make money out of them. But you're buying them, there's not even space for them to play. There's not even space for them to play week in, week out. So what are we saying? Absolutely. And I'm gonna back 2-0. Yeah, of course, Asjal, your prediction came right. Yeah, 2-0. And what a game. What a good goal from Enzo Fernandez to make it 2-0. Yes, can they sign Gyökeres? No. I think Chelsea is far away from thinking about signing Gyökeres, to be honest. We're not in the race. We're not. I mean, guys, let's be realistic. I'm not seeing Chelsea signing a new striker. Forget about it. Chelsea are already done from signing a striker. To me, I would say this over and over again. Chelsea are done signing a striker. This is what we want to do, and we've done it. So we're not going into that transfer market to sign a striker. I'm not seeing that happening, to be honest. We know how this football club, do their things. So I'm not seeing anything special, to be honest. So yeah, man, I'm not seeing anything special. I won't count Gyökeres as one of the best striker in the world. Honestly, I would see him as a very good striker, but I wouldn't say he's the best striker, to be honest. There's a lot of players out there that are really doing well. Haaland is injured, but we know his potentials. We know Haaland potentials, to be honest. So yes, well, we know Haaland potentials. I bet Palmer will leave in a year or two if we don't step up the big drang like Barca or Madrid. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what I'm thinking, guys. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. We might be opting to sell Palmer. We might be forced to sell Palmer in a year or two. We might be open to sell Palmer in a year or two, especially looking at Real Madrid. Madrid is high up. I'm saying that feelings. I'm having that feelings that Madrid is eyeing up on Palmer. The only problem they've got now is the way Chelsea has set up these guys. Palmer, imagine Palmer having over 9 years contract with Chelsea. So there's no way around for Madrid to come in and say, "Oh, we want to sign this player." when his contract is expired. So they have to pay. They have to pay. That's the deal. That's what Chelsea is trying to protect. There's no player that is gonna go for free. They're gonna pay the money. So probably next season, who knows if Madrid is gonna come with 100 million, they want a player that can pair with Bellingham to win. If they don't win Champions League next season, I'm sure Madrid will consider buying Palmer if he continues to be on the top of his game, and we will be forced to sell him. We'll be forced to sell him. We'll be forced to sell him. So there's a lot of things to consider. Regarding Cole Palmer and all and all. I'm not seeing him forcing a transfer, but I'm having the feelings that the new ownership might, at the point, want to cash out big on Palmer. If he continues to make that form a reality, they probably will be selling him. Yeah, they probably will be selling him. So I totally agree with you, and I see that as something that might happen. Definitely, I see that as something that might happen. So yeah, of course, I see that as something that might happen. Chelsea, as Nico Waldmade is a German striker from Stuttgart, and I think as Chelsea should think of it. Well, guys, and that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't see Chelsea signing a striker. What do you want to sign a striker for? To be honest, you've got Jackson, you've got Delap. Do you want to keep them on the bench? Why are we? I mean, we've done what we want to do in the business. We've signed that potential striker that we wanted. So to me, signing another striker, to me, I don't see it at you know. To me, it's not something that I felt like. If we sign a new striker, it means we're not gonna be signing a winger. We're definitely not gonna be signing a winger because it's a waste of time. It's a pure waste of time. If you think you want to sign a winger, a striker, and you want to sign a winger as well, to me, it doesn't work out that way. Come on, it doesn't work out that way to me. So it doesn't work out that way to me. Yeah. Into the bullshit, bull eye again. Then we will build Estavo and fucking know this owner. They exactly. There's always a plan. There's always a plan for everything. There's always a plan for everything. What you've just said really makes sense a lot to me. And yeah, I'm biting into your idea. I'm biting into your idea, mate. I'm biting into your idea. Chelsea must be cooking extra view in case Palmer leaves Chelsea. Easy as that. Easy. Easy next season. Let's see next season. Chelsea might be selling Palmer next season. 80 million, 90 million pounds. Chelsea might be taking Palmer off and come and say, "Oh, Estavio, let's see what you've got. Let's put you in the number 10." And when you see what I mean, even Estavio in itself is starting to starting to think about playing as a number 10 role. The coach has said it that he's a kind of a guy that can play from number 10 and all this thing. The game against Flamengo. Yeah, of course, it's another game to watch out for. I think yeah, we're gonna be playing Thiago Silva again. I think yeah, Thiago Silva playing for Flamengo, I think. Yeah, it's another good game to watch out for. And yeah, of course, another good game to watch out for. Absolutely. Those guys play a good game. Let's see. I think we need to improve on today's performance if we want to get, 100%, um, 100% record in the group stage. We need to step up. But the good thing is we've played the first game. We know how it is. We're now in the atmosphere. I just hope that next game we're gonna improve in the performance. Very good game. Very good game for Sanchez today. Stepped up really well, and of course, saved some couple of games as well. Yeah, game. Uh, guys, thank you so much for joining the live. Uh, Enjoy the stream. Good night. It's 2:30 late in India. Need to sleep. Oh yeah, yeah, guys. Yeah, of course you need to go to bed. It's still very early in London. We're 10 o'clock, just past 10 o'clock here in London. Thank you very much, Yash. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll see you on the next game against Flamingo. And of course, I'm gonna release a match preview tonight. Please, guys, don't forget to drop your opinion on the match preview. Please don't forget to drop your opinion. That's very very important to me, and that's how we can, grow as a family together. And I hope one day we're gonna be together and chill out and talk about Chelsea, of course. Thank you very much, guys, and that's where we will be ending it up today. 2-0 win to Chelsea. We should be topping the table by now. And of course, I would see you guys on Friday. Peace.